Welcome to your daily focus for March the 21st, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. The 21 energy, the world awaits. The 21 energy is about a new world, actually, a new adventure, a new opportunity, a new relationship. There is something marvelous waiting for you around the corner. But right now, there are some loose ends that we have to take care of. We have to put completion on things. We have to allow healing, perhaps. There needs to be an ending, per se, in order to open up the space for that new beginning to come towards you and you towards that, to be drawn to it, to have the space for it, to invite it in, to embrace it, to run with it. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 12 energy. So the 12 energy is about being in the moment, taking a step back and thinking it through. No rash decisions, no risk taking unless we've really thought it through. That it's a good risk, a potentially very successful risk that we're taking. 1 + 2 is a 3, so it is, as well as the 21, 2 + 1 is 3. But we get there in different ways, don't we? In order to come to the 3 energy, in order to talk about that divine energy, that creativity within inside of us, that wanting to birth something, invent something, step into something new. Let out our creativity, our inspiration, get back to nature. Our intuition is high under 3 energy, as well as our diplomacy. We have the sun now in Aries, so that's a springtime energy. We want to plant the seeds. We want to watch things grow. It's a creativity. It's about drive. It's about passion. It's about our potential. And we have the moon in Scorpio. So sensuality, absolutely, but determined and purposeful, and we're motivated. We are digging for the truth. And as we reveal it, we reveal knowledge to ourselves, wisdom to ourselves, clarity and understanding. We want the truth. We want black or white, up or down. We don't want any maybes, in-betweens, superficiality. We don't want any of that in our lives. Mercury is conjunct with Jupiter today, I believe. The Hierophant jumps out. Our spiritual wisdom, talking to God, our angels, or spirit guides, knowing that they have our backs, knowing that we are protected, knowing that we are loved, knowing that they're always there to listen to us, that nothing we can say is dumb, and no, they don't keep score of how many times we trip up, how many times we fail. They just love us to pieces and want to see us succeed. Absolutely. What kind of world would we live in with if we didn't have that energy coming to us, surrounding us? So utilize it. Tap into your intuition, your sage wisdom. Talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. And Mercury is in Jupiter, so while we're talking, Mercury is all about our voice, our conversations. Could be our health and well-being too. Don't forget that with Mercury. And Jupiter is about the expansion of. So Mercury and Jupiter coming together, we're going to hear good news. Or we're going to have an enthusiasm about us, an optimism. Absolutely. In expanding our dreams, our potential, our tomorrow. And that Aries sun, I mean, we have a fearlessness. We have a fearlessness of tackling those. That's too many cards. We won't look at those. Tackling those problem areas in our life where we want improvement, where we want change, where we want transformation. Okay, these cards are really starting to get a life of their own, so I'm going to cut them. And I think Mercury and Jupiter are actually conjunct at 18 degrees of Pisces. So there's our 9 energy from our full moon energy. So we know that that 9 energy is illuminated today from that full moon, to allow ourselves to put things behind us in the past, allow healing, and to have completion in our life. We have the Tower card, Awakenings. Dylan probably is wondering who I'm talking to because they see nobody in here. We have the Tower card, Awakenings. Many times we have something leave our life, taken away from our life, removed in some way from our life. It could be a crutch that we've always leaned on. It could be just about anything. It could be a thing. It could be a person. It could be an environment. Life changes on a dime, and it allows us to strip things down to rebuild a certain area of our life. Now, the Tower card never comes in to take away anything that you need in order to go forward, so know that. And the Tower card usually realigns us, most times realigns us with a new path. So go with the flow. See where it leads. See what it's trying to teach you. If you have any kind of little bumps in the road today or total chaos today, try and take it down to, what is this trying to teach me? To learn the lesson, to go forward with a beautiful energy. We didn't look at the bottom card, so let's do that now. What do we got there? The 4 of Pentacles. But we hold on to those things, don't we? Oh my goodness, do we hold on to those things? We don't want to let them go. The Tower card knows that. The 16 energy knows that. This is us holding on to things that no longer matter, but we seem to put a value on it, or value on it, or worth on it, and we just don't want to lose it. We don't want to let it go. So maybe you're open for a promotion at work, but you don't want to leave your colleagues. You don't want to leave your work family. So we hold on to it. We go, oh, I'm not ready. But there's this in my life and that in my life. This point in my life would not be a good time for a promotion. I just need this to be a grounded, know what I'm doing kind of energy for me so I can work on the rest of me. And that might be true. Or we're just holding on to it out of a fear, out of an anxiety, out of a worry, out of a concern, out of perhaps a past experience where it wasn't that successful. We have to let go. We have to stand up. We have to let go of that coin we're holding so tight to ourselves. We have to take our feet off those coins that we're holding down so nobody else can have it. Nobody else can take it from us. There's a surety. And we need to stand up and spread our arms and stretch and come alive. And when we turn around, what are we going to see? A giant pentacle gate with an angel on each side waiting for us. That new beginning, that new start. So today is all about centering in on, what do I need to let go of in my life? What is weighing me down in some way? What is cluttering my path? And then we have the Hermit. So, we start with the Tower, we end with the Hermit here. So it's a day more to go within and think things through. Plus we have that 12 energy. That's a go within, think things through kind of energy. We also have the 3 energy, so we are more diplomatic, or we could be more diplomatic if we wanted to seize that energy and use it. The Hermit essentially goes into the cave, or we'll say the cave or the desert, and they go and they sit quietly in contemplation, deep contemplation, at the here and now, where they're at, the reality of the situation, and then how to go forward. What is the dream? What is the destiny? What is the adventure? What is the opportunity that we want to step towards? And we don't need to know all the details. We need to know the final destination. And then we ask to be protected. So once again, it's the Hierophant jumped out, right? Talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. This is where I want to go. Protect me on my path. Lead me in the right direction. They will. Sometimes they need to hear it. So say it out loud to them. And thank them when it happens, because it will, for goodness sakes. Then we come out of the desert. Then we come out of the cave. We hold that walking stick with the light on the top of it. Sometimes it's a lantern hanging on a crooked, whatever the artist portrays. And know that, have that light represent a knowing that God, your angels, your spirit guides, and people of this earthly plane are here to support you, and they will come forward as needed. So kind of building a belief that you ask for it and you know it's going to show up. Not a maybe, not an if. And you need to do the work on clearing the path, clearing the clutter in order for that new experience to happen, in order for you to be able to walk forward, in order for you to allow new energy in. We'll get the mantra of the day. Oh my goodness. Look who showed up. The phoenix rising out of the ashes, the new beginnings. I tell you, I just love this deck. It is so amazingly. Same with the animal deck. You know, when certain cards constantly reappear for a very short time and then it move on, how it's attached to the energy of the now. And it's for us to think about our new beginnings, our new starts, the new adventures we want to have, the new opportunities we want to step into. We want to look at the big picture. We want to grow our dream. Begin your new life. Begin your new life. So new beginnings burst with assertive confidence and excitement, making the start of a new direction full of adventure. Making a new start. So we're not there yet. But over the next several weeks, we're going to start clearing the path. We're going to start making room. We are going to prepare for that new beginning, that new adventure. We are in a good position to use our abilities and desires to reach our full potential. We are being guided to act now and use this creative energy and enthusiasm to get this project successfully underway. We are being driven by a creative force. We definitely are being driven by a creative force. And the mantra is, I am excited and ready for a new beginning. I am ready. I am excited about a new beginning. I am ready. I am excited about a new beginning. I mean, just say that a couple of times to yourself. Feel that passion build inside of you each time you say it. Feel the confidence, or hear the confidence in your voice as you say it aloud. And raise your energy, raise your light. Watch what happens. The skunk. The skunk says silence. So that's the 12 energy, right? Taking it back, being in the moment. Turning within. Asking yourself the questions. Digging deep for the answers. Understanding what reality you want to step into, what action you want to take, what words you want to say. Okay, let's see what our little skunk has to say. There he is. Meditate. Quiet your mind. Sense. Respect. Ego. Protection. Silence makes the real conversations between friends. Not the saying, but the never needing to say. That counts. If you've chosen skunk, well, we have. Here we are. The message is for you to walk in silence. You may feel in order to get through a situation, you need to act defensively or aggressively. Skunk tells you that just walking in silence can be just as, or even more powerful. The skunk uses their odor to attract their own kind, and they use that same odor to repel those that they don't want near them. Choose the proper energy that you want to put out into the universe. Okay, so raise that energy, raise that vibration. You want to put that out because that's what you want to attract back in. Like attracts like. You don't have to make a lot of noise to get what you want. You just have to review the situation and then act with respect in the sense that in time you will receive. So realizing that once you've asked, you will receive. But you've got to do the work on this side while they're doing the work on that side for you. It isn't about ego, it's about confidence. So raising our confidence, raising our belief. One of the easiest ways to raise your own belief in yourself is get excited about who you are and where you're going. And the easiest way to do that is having a couple of affirmations that you can say throughout the day, or standing in the Superman pose, or maybe a mantra, or maybe write out a mission statement, or have that picture board filled with all your dreams and fantasies right there that you see it all the time. Post-it notes throughout the place, a gratitude journal, however you may do it. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.